Hi everyone, I'm Saahil Jain. I'm 24 years old. I have almost 3 years of work experience in the financial services industry, and I took the GMAT Focus Edition in November 2023. I had just about 4.5 months of preparation time with target test prep. I took the 6 months maximum learning course, and I thought it was super helpful in many ways, including the error tracking, the very comprehensive tests in both easy, medium, and hard difficulties. I like the focus on the difficult topics. They understand the topics in which we will need a lot more practice. Like, for example, number properties was an absolute mammoth chapter to, really get through. It was what a slog it was, but I thought it was super helpful in the end. So I started from scratch. I did not really have any other preparation before target test prep. I found them through online reviews on Reddit, GMAT Club. I actually ended up doing a lot of research on its competitors as well. They had a 5-day free trial, so I took it, and it really answered almost all the questions which I had about the course. So I did not actually take a baseline test before starting my GMAT preparation because I was scared to know what my baseline level was, and I really wanted to keep my confidence levels up. So I thought it would be better if I just fully deep dive into prep and really give my first mock after I'm done with the whole course, which is actually what I ended up doing. So, throughout the course, I did not really know what my baseline was, whether I was at the 600s, whether I had breached 700, whether I'd not even crossed 600. Like, I had no clue. But like, what I did know was the mistakes that I was making consistently, and I kept backtracking, and I kept trying to really understand what my thought process was versus what the question was requiring, what the course was actually telling me to think. So I spent a lot of time trying to understand that, trying to unravel that, and then at one point I was really able to actually catch myself making those mistakes before I made them. So I think that is the number one thing that all GMAT aspirants should be looking at. I was actually finding the verbal section a bit challenging as well at the beginning, but almost every single question had very well reasoned out answers, and in verbal, in CR and RC, there really is only one correct answer. It's just about how fast and how well you are able to spot those small discrepancies in every single answers. There is a certain technique to that, and that technique comes with practice and really having a crystal clear understanding of the questions that you're getting wrong. What really was the logic behind the right answer? It's not about getting one question right. It's about eliminating four wrong answers rather than getting one clear answer right. So I thought that was really the key to the CR and RC sections. Regarding personal advice, so I was obviously working full time alongside my GMAT prep, and it was a struggle at times because my job does get long hours, and it really threw my whole study schedule for six at many points in time. So during that time, I would just give myself that break to sort of focus on work, to actually recharge after that, rather than getting extremely stressed about this, because it's not something that is in our control. The important thing is, after a couple of days of break, it is important to actually get back, because it is a very long course, and it's very important to actually stay in touch with it throughout, and actually get through the course at the end, because it's not about the course at the end of the day. And I think even target test prep would agree with me. It is about actually slogging. It's about actually grinding. It's about actually putting in the hours, actually solving questions, and really reflecting on every single question. right? Even if you got a question right, it's important to see whether there was a faster method to this. And if there was a faster method, to actually apply that next time, to actually flag that question and apply that next time. So yeah, I think those are the more important things. And yeah, in conclusion, I highly recommend target test prep, because I thought that everything was extremely well organized. I thought that the quality of the practice questions was great. I realized this when I started solving the OG questions after finishing the target test prep course, and actually started with the official GMAT mocks. And I saw that there was a big overlap, with question patterns. Now, obviously, GMAT OG questions have their own unique style. Sometimes, especially in the hard questions, the questions sometimes will be so unique. So, which is why TTP's hard questions, even though they might not be the same question, they actually train you to think in the right way, so that in the exam, when you're under pressure and you see a question that the type of which you've never seen before, you are able to actually put your mind to it, and you are able to actually find a way to get to the answer. So so yeah, another very important thing is actually keeping cool before the exam, because ultimately the margin for error in the GMAT exam is extremely low, right? So it's important to get every single question right. The key to that is actually keeping a cool head, going in with the right mentality. Target Test Prep had a couple of very useful articles for me, including some about actually getting excited for the exam. So yeah, I was just blasting Metallica albums before the exam to actually get myself hyped up, get myself in the right zone, and I am happy to say that that actually ended up helping me. So yeah, those are my 2 cents. And yeah, best of luck for everyone watching this and who's actually starting their prep or in the middle of it. Keep up the grind, and you if you put in the hours, if you actually put in the hard work in the right way, you will see results. So yeah, thank you.